I can't believe cinema just died right now. Movies are dead, right? Like, there's no more movies now? Like, this is it. Hello, everyone. We're watching the Lion King movies.
Quarantine.
Quarantine edition. Gang,
Yes.
gang. You know the vibes.
Coronavirus.
3, 2, 1, play. Oh, shit. I didn't even... Okay, do that again.
All right, wait. Hold on. Let me go back.
You know, I thought if you hit the space bar on Disney Plus, it'd work.
Yeah, it doesn't always work.
That's crazy. This one, I don't think we're going to have a lot to make fun of on this Lion King movie, but at least we get to watch a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get to smile.
Remember when Walt Disney made great movies?
Oh,
God damn.
iconic.
I can't wait to see how Jon Favreau fucked that shot up. Isn't that going to be awesome?
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I think this might be like the most beautifully animated sequence probably ever.
Very possible.
I mean, it's like this, and then the scene where the Iron Giant falls off the cliff with Hogarth, and then he flies up into the sky because he realizes he has rockets in his shoes and his feet, and he's like, I'm Superman.
Yeah.
But this is like another level. I mean, look at this.
This is Africa, the homeland.
Ugh, I already have chills. Oh, and then this movie, they're doing like things that cameras do with the animation, like the rack focus. I don't know if they were doing that before this, but in the commentary for this movie, they made a big deal about it. God damn, look at these camera movements. This song is so good too.
It's incredible.
I can't wait to hear how they fuck up the song too.
But honestly, what song in this movie is bad? There's none.
Not even the song Jeremy Irons had to learn to sing for.
Yeah.
That song's fire.
He said, "Be prepared." What a song. This movie's good.
Look at these facial expressions.
Look at them smile and stuff. That's not gonna be the new one.
It's just gonna be
It's gonna be like lions.
lions. I went to go see The Lion King in theaters, and my train was being stupid, and I missed this part, and I was really
You
upset
missed
about it.
this? Oh my god.
Yeah, I walked in right here. I was like, oh fuck, god damn, this
Look
is
at
art.
that.
Yeah, that's how you start a movie.
So you haven't seen the new one, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I haven't either, because, like, you know.
Great. Ooh, this movie just said gay rights. You see that wrist?
Did it?
Scar's like kind of gay.
Is that why they don't like him?
No, they don't like him because he's not one of the beige lions.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a challenge?
That was a good push-in too, like on the way Mufasa crosses the frame and then uses that as like a reason to push in to make it more intense.
There's one in every family, sir. 2 in mine, actually.
I can't wait for John Oliver's amazing acting. God damn it, I'm just not excited for that.
I can't wait for this conversation in the new one to just be a basic 2-shot of 2 real lions talk.
Are you telling me the remake is probably not going to have blocking?
Hey, I don't know.
You promised.
This is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. All the real 90s kids remember Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I was just shitting my pants the entire 90s, so... Doesn't matter to me.
I was shitting my pants the entire 2000s, so.
Oh, remember this meme?
Yeah.
From like 2010?
What about that shadowy place?
That's New Jersey. We don't go over there. This movie does like an absurd amount of foreshadowing for just like the first 30 minutes of the movie.
Well, yeah, considering how short it is, too.
Yeah, but like it still works.
When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass.
Also, this is like a clever way to introduce kids to death
Yeah.
and making it not seem like a bad thing, because that's the one thing we don't want to do is die. And they're like, no, it's okay. We'll become food for worms. Ooh, this is gross. That's gross.
She's getting clean. What do you mean that's gross?
She's licking her butt.
Hey.
Oh, that's so gross. That's so nasty.
I can't marry her. She's my friend.
Yeah, it'd be too weird.
Wait till they find out that you just need to date your friends. Because they actually care about you. And then somebody should tell them when you break up with your friends that they probably won't be your friend anymore.
Oh. Oh. That hit me in my heart. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh, wait,
colors.
yeah,
Look at
hey,
that.
Hey.
You think Jon Favreau is gonna do this?
I know he's not gonna do that. It's gonna be real life. It's gonna be no
You're just
color,
gonna be walking around, dude.
no expressions.
The water design in this scene, like, always messed with my mind. I'm like, wait, what?
You're like, that's not water.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? I think Zazu has a fear of ass. That's kind of like what I'm getting from this scene.
You have to master your fear.
Oh, look at that frame. Look, he has a fear of butt. He's like me. He's like, get that poo hole away from me. Look at this composition. Look at that. That's so good. If we're deducing that these lions are black, this is like the scene that kind of disproves that.
Why is that?
Because if a parent of color was telling their child of color, hey, don't
Don't
go
go
to
over
that
there.
place,
They'd be like,
they'd
okay.
be like, all right, mom,
Don't
thanks.
worry about it.
I heard you. They're at least biracial.
Yeah. Simba definitely, because he's Nico Tatopoulos at the end of the movie.
He's who?
Nico Tatopoulos? Have you ever seen Godzilla 98?
You could have said Ferris Bueller. You could have said Inspector Gadget.
No, he's Nico Tatopoulos.
Dr. Nico Topopopoulos.
It's the Topolis.
Oh, this is your son? Oh, yours? Did you know that? No, me? I didn't know. No, did you? No, of course not. No. Ed?
This gets called back later, and probably like my favorite shot of the movie. Look at this framing. Look at how large he is. The fact that Simba's in the left side of the frame and Mufasa's in the right, like that's his future, but he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like art.
It's like the movie has layers.
How are they gonna do this in the new one?
They're not.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny that the last time he talked about death, he like gave like a real ass answer, and then this time he gave like some stupid like religion answer. It's like, make up your mind, Mufasa.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that lousy Mufasa. I won't be able to sit for a week.
Take that out of context.
Oh fuck, it's time for Be Prepared.
The best song in the movie? Hot take?
He has super gay energy though. You can see it.
He definitely does.
Like, he's a gay icon. Nazi imagery.
Uh-oh. What's this? Oh boy.
I don't know why they got rid of this when like the Nazi imagery is it's highlighting the bad character. Like if it was Nazi imagery for, I don't know, Mufasa, I'd be like, yeah, maybe we should change it. But then again, I still haven't seen the other Lion King. So, who are we to judge? Ooh! I just noticed that this is direct opposite of I Just Can't Wait to Be King. Like in terms of like even how this ends too, it ends in the same way as I Just Can't Wait to Be King, where instead of life bringing Simba up, it's like
death.
I kind of would have loved to have seen what their dynamic was before Mufasa became king.
Like a prequel?
No, I don't want to see a prequel. I just want more in Act 1. I just like to see the contrast between like adults and children, but that's fine. I'm good. What I really loved about that part is the not fades to black, but it looks like the aperture goes up, so like less light is coming in.
But then his eyes are also like getting super
bright. Yeah, it's like he's he's being thrown into the abyss. Oh man, you can't do that with live action.
I can't wait to see it. Oh my god.
Dad? Dad, come on. You gotta get up.
The green eyes were kind of weird.
Yeah, that looked weird.
There is this crescent moon thing that keeps appearing. Ooh, that was such a good match cut. It was a match fade. That's how good it is. Can't do that in live action.
They can try.
You will try. Hans Zimmer is doing his thing right now, man. I think this might be his best score.
I'd have to think about it.
It's either Interstellar, The Dark Knight, or this.
He looks blue.
I'd say brownish gold.
I mean, he's
You gotta put your behind in your past.
There's a lot of booty metaphors in this movie.
Yeah, remember when they showed that clip on Jimmy Kimmel of them just walking?
Can you play it here real quick before we keep going? They were just walking.
Did you ever watch this scene and be like, damn, I want to eat bugs?
Yeah, all the time. I'm like, oh, they kind of look good. This is it right here, yeah. Hey.
That was a weird transition.
Yeah, that was iffy.
Big one, small one, some as big as...
He's got musical theater stuff too. Yeah, Scar is gay.
Pumbaa, you are a pig. Oh.
Hey, it's Inspector Gadget.
No, that's Nico Totopoulos.
Stop.
He's the worm guy.
This is like the first shot of Monster House.
Yeah.
I've really missed you.
God damn.
It be like that.
About to be me day one after quarantine.
Dead ass.
I can see what's happening. What?
And they don't have a clue. Who? Yeah, remember when Disney wanted to cut Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And then Elton John said, I won't do the movie if you cut this song. And then they kept it?
Yeah, shout out to Elton John. Hey.
Hey. Simba looks weirdly animated in that shot. He's fine now. His face looks a little flat sometimes. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Oh, fuck. This is my favorite. Yes. You see how he's like going back and forth? He's like, he's lost. And this is a callback to the first scene. Not the first scene, but the scene.
With his dad, yeah.
And he's looking at the past right now.
Mm-hmm.
The direction. He's looking from right to left. This movie's fucking good. And on the left side of the frame, there was darkness. And then on the right, there's like a glimmer of light. He's reflecting.
I'm not the one who's confused. You don't even know who you are.
Oh, and I suppose you know.
Sure do. You're Mufasa's boy.
See how he's trying, like, as soon as Mufasa's brought up, he's brought back to the past. This movie is so good. And it just gets better. He has to traverse this, whatever this is. And it's sort of like a giant metaphor for his emotional turmoil the last however long. Like, this is the movie right here. It's like overcoming the darkness. It looks all old and, you know, it looks like when you go into an attic you haven't touched in like 10 years.
But now he's starting to realize this is who he is.
He has to go deeper into the past to move forward.
It's like those Instagram posts say, embrace the past and respect the future or something like that. I don't even know.
But it's art.
Yeah. This is good.
There's like a magical quality to this movie I can't really put my finger on. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? The visuals are so enhancing the story and they both inform each other.
Do lions' eyes change color, or am I crazy?
Oh yeah, that did happen. The continuity error.
What was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt. This movie's so good. It's so perfect for kids. As kids, it's such an important movie to like deal with literally anything, like pain or death. Like, oh, damn, you know, I'm encountering death for the first time. How do I deal with this? A parent's like, hey, let's watch The Lion King, where a character deals with death and can't confront the past. Even as an adult, it's like seeing it done in this simple way is like important to watch too. This movie will never not be relevant just based on the subject matter and the way it deals with it.
But now people are gonna be like, oh, let me watch the live action one.
How much you want to bet they fuck that scene up too? Which is funny because like this movie is about like moving on from your past, but Disney for some reason can't move on from the past. You're about to see my favorite shot in the movie. All right, so he's running back, and he's so small in the frame, and then like this right here, this is the movie. This is it. It's like Mufasa. It's like, look at it though. It's so good. And there it is. It's gone. It just happens, and it's just like, hey, look, here's the movie again. This is the best Disney movie. High key.
Possibly. I'd still have to think about it.
A better movie than The Lion King?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
I think that might be one of my gripes with the movie. The third act seems too
short.
Fast paced, maybe? I don't know. I have to rewatch it. Let's rewatch it.
What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula?
Drag? See? This movie does say gay rights.
Who is responsible for Mufasa's death?
Rack focus. That was good. This shot must have been so fucking hard. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But also, like, kind of good at the same time, because, like, again, with the screen direction, like, it went to the past, and then he literally jumped out of the past once he was relieved of that burden of thinking that he killed Mufasa. It's still good. I think the writing was weird, though. Oh, they created, like, the heat effect, you know, and, like, the image is, like, warped. Look at that. They did that with drawings, bro. Nah, this movie's fire.
That's art.
No pun intended. Yeah, that was a little brief.
It felt too fast. It's
Good movie.
That was a good movie.
Good movie.
Is it perfect?
No.
No, it's not perfect.
Is it close?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It does a lot of amazing... I mean, I kind of went over it, but it does, like, a lot of amazing things. Just the character design, the voice acting, the music, the songs, how it deals with death and the past in general, and just, like, learning how to overcome it by not avoiding it is very important for kids and adults to confront and watch.
I think, like, for an animated film, too, all the camera direction and stuff, it's wild.
Like the push-in when Mufasa crosses frame that we mentioned, and the things that cameras do that they added
to an animated film.
Like, they didn't have to do that.
It's crazy.
To drawings.
Can't wait to see it all messed up in The Lion King.
In the movie with the same title. They need to stop doing that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end is kind of weird. It kind of just happens.
The way in which he assumes the throne is kind of iffy for me, like a little bit.
What do you mean?
Going to war with them is like low-key anticlimactic.
How else could they have done it?
I don't know, but like just fighting, I don't know. It feels weird.
That's true.
It's like, we went through all this development and like you're just gonna fight him at the end. It's like, okay. I guess.
So you're saying if there was like a more talky, like a debate, not like a debate, but like an argument, like a scene?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Maybe
like a real scene?
Maybe like a real scene.
That's true. That could have been a thing. But then the kids would get bored.
Yeah, the kids would be like, I'm bored. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Sometimes Simba's face would look flat in a certain shot, and I'd be like, ew, like, why'd they do that?
Oh, and the eyes thing too. That's weird.
Yeah, and the eyes thing is weird. Especially in, like, the best scene of the movie. That's just a weird thing to do. It might be my favorite animated movie ever. What else is there to say about this movie?
It's a 9 out of 10. That's what there's to say.
Yeah, it is a 9 out of 10, isn't it?
Early the next morning.
Alright, you see the star. It's going down now.
Yep.
Castle. Wait, no, not yet. Wait. Is this real?
Is this
real life? Oh, God.
Oh, they changed it. We're supposed to remember when things were hand-drawn.
Remember the good old days.
I've been rewatching those old Disney movies, and Sleeping Beauty is the best one. Fight me.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, they fucked it up. It's already over.
Oh, no.
It's supposed to come out of the darkness.
Yeah.
That's the point. It's the beginning of the movie. Oh my God, John. No, you did not. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, the animals look real.
Yeah, they do look real. I guess that's cool. They kind of feel like computer generated.
Yeah, right? I don't even like the singer.
Nah, me either.
Oh, that's not even impressive now.
Ew.
Oh, that is so underwhelming.
I did not like that.
Remember when the camera in the original, it followed the bird? Oh, well.
What is this? Was this in the...
No.
What was that?
It's Ash Wednesday. That was an interesting shot.
Of Mufasa and...
No, the fact that Simba was looking back at his parents, like they were separated and he was looking back. That was interesting.
I think whoever's singing this song doesn't sound like as interested as the animated version.
I agree, 150%.
It doesn't sound like as powerful. It sounds relaxed.
It's just not a commanding voice.
No, it's not.
Either.
It's definitely not.
Ugh.
They should have put again under the Lion King. This all looks real. That's cool. It's like I'm watching.
Okay, but what's the point? Oh, it's Scar. Scar's gonna... We need an origin story for the goddamn rat that he steps on.
For real.
Jesus Christ.
It's been like, what, 30 seconds?
We gotta pad out the time for some reason.
If Scar comes from the background, I'd be so mad. Oh my God.
Not fair.
Ugh.
The king approaches. This is not a drill.
Oh no, John Oliver is terrible.
Upon his... 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 Upon his
Sarabi and I didn't see you at the presentation of Simba.
Oh my god, did they just use the theme for Mufasa's entrance? They just like made it this big thing. Oh my god, this film is already feeling like self-important. This is like stupid. Like, you remember him, right?
I was first in line. Or don't you remember?
I don't like his performance either.
Oh no, Mufasa, perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me.
Is that a challenge?
There's
Oh
so
no.
Is that a challenge?
Is that a challenge?
I don't like this.
Remember in the original when they used that as an opportunity to do a camera move to make you feel like we made a very big point about this, and in this movie it was just a cut? They were drawing and they tried more.
Remember when I said they would just be regular 2 shots of them talking?
Yeah.
It was.
I feel like we could just stop watching now.
Sen, we're 8 minutes in.
Well, there's one in every family, sire. I had a cousin who thought he was a woodpecker. He slammed his head into trees, and our beaks aren't built for it.
It was funnier in the original because it was just... The point is, he says, everyone has one in their family, I have 2. It's funny because you think he's going to go into it and describe one person, but he says he has 2. And in this movie, he goes in and describes the one person. It's not funny. It's not. I hate this. Oh, man. You know what it's like? I mean, it's never happened to me, but it's what I imagine, like watching your dad get beat up by another man.
Oh my God.
This is exactly what that feels like.
Oh
I mean,
my
I've never
God.
experienced it, but this is what I imagine it feel like. Like, just embarrassed and upset and like, why did you do this to me? You didn't have to do this. You knew it was a losing battle.
Oh no, there's an origin story for the painting. Do you think everything in this movie is gonna get an origin story?
Your son's awake.
Before sunrise is your son.
Ew. The way he said it better in the first one.
Before sunrise, he's your son. Before sunrise is your son.
He sounds so goddamn old.
Yeah, he sounds like an old man. It's giving me Rogue One vibes.
What's that line he says in Rogue One?
Don't choke on your aspirations, director.
Why are their points higher than the point that they're at right now? Right?
Shouldn't they just get a little higher?
In the original, they were like...
On the highest point.
Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck this movie.
That's very good.
That's very good. Sounds like Bane. They're unexpressive. I can't... Ugh, I don't like this. I just want him to smile one time. Oh, is he gonna go to Scar or something and be like, hey, Uncle Scar?
We need an origin of how he got to Scar.
Yeah, in the last one, didn't he just go to him and just be like, hey, what's up?
He just went to Scar. He was like, my dad isn't being cool. Scar is cool.
Hey, Uncle Scar, when I'm king, what'll that make you?
A monkey's uncle.
You're so weird.
You have no idea.
Think about it. When I'm king, I'll have to give you orders. Tell you what to do. How weird is that?
Was that in the original?
No. They have to be on the nose.
They just made Simba, like, unlikable.
An asshole?
Yeah, what the hell? I don't like that at all.
I have to order you around. Because the kids wouldn't understand why Scar would hate the idea of Simba being king. As if that wasn't abundantly clear within the first scene of the movie.
Rotting bones? Oozing mud?
Ugh. Have you ever tried to laugh without smiling? You go, it's just not natural. So why are they doing that with an entire movie? Is she gonna eat her butt?
We're about to find out. Do it, you cowards.
Oh my god, this movie's anti-butt? Oh my god, she didn't lick the butt.
This movie is anti-butt.
This movie is anti-butt. This is the kind of movie I can get behind. It's unsanitary, my dude. You want fecal matter on your tongue? Think about that.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, Glenn, there's still the entire length of the original movie plus 15 minutes left.
Fantastic.
An imminent threat. Something is approaching.
Oh, he is so annoying. I don't like him.
Even who
You think the colors are gonna change?
Fuck no. He's gonna jump, and there's gonna be no jump to red. Watch.
Just watch.
What was the point? What is the point? The point of him jumping is to emphasize the jump to a... Oh, no. I hate this. They're just running, Glenn. You said it. They're just running. Oh, no.
This is stupid. I think they're ruining the Lion King. I'm speechless.
They're just running.
They're running around.
All right, imagine the pitch meeting, right? So Bob Iger's like, all right, John, so you want to do this Lion King thing. Well, we want to do this Lion King thing because, you know, money. How are you going to do the musical parts if it's realistic? We'll just have them run, you know?
Run around.
That's exciting.
They're not even, like, dancing or anything. They're just running around and living their life.
Oh, my God.
Sam, they're just running. They're not doing anything. Look at them.
They're just running. This is embarrassing. John Oliver did a musical thing on his show about some really bad rich guy, and that was better than this. And John Oliver was less annoying in that. Oh my god, that was so underwhelming and terrible. I can't wait for the hints to be prepared to not mirror that visually at all. I'm getting this feeling that this is like the peak of realism. Like, this is all Batman and Robin's fault. Because Batman and Robin was too much, and everyone was like, no, we have to make everything realistic. So we got a realistic X-Men movie, a realistic Spider-Man movie, and then Batman, and then James Bond, and everything got realistic. And Christopher Nolan was like, realism, all day, every day. And now we got this Lion King movie because of Christopher Nolan and Joel Schumacher. And it limits the capabilities of what you can do with the art form, too. It's just so, like, giving audiences bad viewing habits. Like, oh, it's not realistic looking, so it's weird. I don't like it.
No, lots of people are like, that means it's good because it's realistic.
Is that what the story's about? Does that enhance the story? Can you tell what filmmaker made the movie based on just one shot? Like, I can do that with any David Lynch movie. I can do that with Jon Favreau movies because I know what Jon Favreau movies are. Like, I've seen all of them. But you can't just be like, that's a Jon Favreau movie by looking at a frame, you know, based on style.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, remember in the original when the hyenas came out of the elephant skull and that was really cool?
But now they're just coming out of the background. Because,
yeah.
Oh, there's more of them too.
There's 4. What? Why? What is happening?
We have talked about this before. I come in alone. I'm the lead distraction, so everyone can...
This is... No. No.
This is comedy. Wow, this was underwhelming.
That was super underwhelming. I mean, there's an army of them. They could still eat them.
There's one lion. There's like 20 of them. The point was that there was 3 of them, and then he could outpower 3 of them. They could all just start eating him. Like, maybe 2 hyenas might die, but they'll, like, kill the king. And he was all by himself with baby lions. Like, he could... What is this movie? This is so stupid. This is so dumb.
I remember a cub, a certain headstrong cub, who was always getting into scrapes.
Is this a Mufasa origin story?
Oh my god, are they gonna put Mufasa in a close-up? Oh my god! Oh my god. They're missing the point of how the scene was filmed! I get it, you're supposed to be reinterpreting the scene, but they did it in the like, there was no other way to improve it. He was in an extreme close-up to highlight how big he is in Simba's life and to give you this feeling that he is never going to die, that he's too powerful, that he's too big to fail. This movie's so bad. I hate this.
The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars.
Yeah, and he still sounds super old. Remember how in Spider-Man 3, Bernard was gonna fall?
Welcome home, Harry.
He just popped into frame.
Welcome home, Harry.
He sounds like he's gonna fall at any second. Yeah.
It sounds like Mufasa's gonna fall.
He sounds like he's gonna fall. That's how Mufasa dies in this movie. He gets vertigo climbing the wall, and he's like, "Oh, not again." Are they both Keegan-Michael Key?
It's possible.
Whoever it is, it's not. It's like the dynamic of Cheech Marin and Whoopi Goldberg was more interesting sounding.
So I guess they're not in cahoots right now, like in the original.
Because the kids are dumb, and we need an origin story for their friendship.
Whose failings undoubtedly
Oh man.
Is he
the need for a different dream?
Is he singing?
Oh my! Oh, they already started the song.
This is disgusting.
Are bad. Be prepared.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Be prepared.
Oh no. Oh no.
Be prepared.
They ruined it. They ruined it. You cannot dispute that is terrible. I liked the part where he walked around with no personality at all. And I liked the part where they stripped away all of the cool musical parts. And I liked the part where nothing interesting happened. That was fun. I loved that. I want to stop watching it, Glenn. We can just end it
We
right
have an
now.
hour 30 left. That's the original time of the first one.
Oh, no.
We're so far in. What else could they add? Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Yeah, remember that nice push-in
Yeah.
in the original?
To emphasize that he's afraid. Emphasize that there's danger.
And then you said, yo, what if in the next one it was going to be a cut? And then it was a cut? It was just a close-up? It was just...
Oh, this... I can't believe they ruined the Lion King.
Are you telling me you can't believe that a greedy corporation ruined a movie that they didn't even believe in to begin with until it started making money? Because, you know, this was the B production, and the A production was Pocahontas.
Jump!
What? You see them trying to make him look worried?
Yeah, they're trying, but he's a real lion. He doesn't have expressions like that. You think they're going to do the thing with the lighting that they did in the cartoon with his eyes?
No.
I can't wait to not see it.
Oh no, they're doing handheld cameras for his eyes? Oh, kill me. Oh, kill me now. Kill me so hard.
Help me.
This is terrible.
Long live the king.
Why did he punch him? Oh no. I can't believe cinema just died right now. Movies are dead, right? Like there's no more movies now? Like this is it.
Why doesn't it want to show us a close-up?
Because the kids are going to cry if we see him play with a dead body. Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's a little better. That was not as impactful as the animated movie.
Are you telling me that your characters have to be able to show emotion?
He's so expressionless.
This is embarrassing.
Look at him, there's no tears.
They ruined the saddest scene in animated movie history. They ruined it. Can you imagine having a head start and still losing? Dude, this is ridiculous. This is, oh my god. Have you ever seen $500 million get thrown down the drain? Just wasted? We're watching it be burned right in front of us. Hop over, stupid. They gave us an origin story for the 3 hyenas, bro.
Oh, did they?
There was 4 and then the 4th one jumped off and died. What the fuck?
Seriously? Oh, I'm sorry. That's a good distance right there. Okay. Listen, we're gonna tell her we went.
Oh my god.
They don't need to explain. It was self-explanatory. So bad. Even in the original, they waited for a completely different scene to be funny. They understood, and it took a while in that scene. Like, he runs away, and this scene happens, and he's asleep in the middle of the desert. It's like a whole thing before it becomes funny. A head start, dude. Hey, remember in the original when they used that drawing of Simba and then they faded to him being... It was like they were trying to use film language to tell the story that it's a fall from grace. But I guess we have to actually get an origin story of how he got to where he was before Hakuna Matata. Glenn, this is like... I really can't believe they ruined an entire movie.
Not just an entire movie. The Lion King. They could have just started this scene from right there.
And we could have gotten to the end faster.
We're gonna name him Fred.
Who?
What?
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Look, kid.
Wow, they cut off the funniest line in the scene?
What'd you do, kid?
Something terrible, but I don't want to talk about it.
Good. We don't want to hear about it.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Most people get a bigger reaction when we say it okay.
Some people start clapping immediately.
Oh my fucking
No
god.
way.
Oh no, Seth. Don't do it.
Sing praise.
Oh. Look, they're just walking again.
They're just walking. This kid, I don't like this kid Simba singer either.
Who were they?
Slimy, yet satisfying.
Can someone just shoot bleach directly into my eyes? I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, hey, this is that clip from Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Why did we allow this? Why did critics say this was good? This is like...
No, I don't think they said it was good. I think they said it was...
But there were critics who said it was good.
They remembered the past, probably.
Oh, this looks horrible. Oh, hey, another weird transition. Of all the things to fix in The Lion King, you couldn't fix that weird transition? They literally copied the fade. They copied it. Oh, fuck this movie. I fucking hate this, Glenn. How much time is left?
An hour.
An hour! A whole hour! Oh my god.
This movie's kind of painful. It's kind of unbearable.
Cats is better than this. Isn't that crazy?
Scar is the king.
But you are our queen.
You are our queen. That's a very 2010s thing to say.
Oh, this is an origin story to why Nala left Pride Rock.
Even though in the original, they already explained that they are the people who go find the food. Scar literally has a line that explains what they're doing.
It's the lioness's job to do the hunting.
Oh wow, they really murdered something and eating it in this movie. That's great.
Is it though? We can't even see him eating. This is like at Walmart when everyone took all the toilet paper.
Told you about my brother who thought he was a woodpecker.
They brought it back. Oh, you know that shot that I was talking about that I liked?
In the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore. You want to know why?
Why?
Because instead of foreshadowing the entire arc of Simba, it foreshadowed the fact that they're gonna over-explain every single beat of this movie.
And we're all just running toward the end of the line, and then one day we'll reach the end, and that'll be it.
That's it.
Line over.
Nothing.
Okay, so they explained death the correct way the first time, and then the second time it's like religion, and then this time it's a race. They gave us a third scene. Wow, that scene was completely pointless.
Okay.
Oh my god. They made an entire... What was the point of Hakuna Matata? That was the point... Ah! No! They really made a scene explaining their philosophy when there was a whole song about it that they also did.
Hey, you have to add it to make the runtime longer.
And so the stupid Gen Z kids will get it.
But somebody once told me the great kings of the past are up there, and...
I miss Nico Totopoulos' voice.
How do you think they're gonna fuck up the Remember Who You Are scene?
Maybe it'll take place during the day.
Don't you fucking dare. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, we had to explain how it physically got there? You couldn't just use the wind? Oh my god, this movie is so stupid. It's so stupid. Glenn, this is already one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Ever seen. Like, no hyperbole. You know how sometimes when people say, oh, this movie's the worst movie I've ever seen, and they're like being hyperbolic because they don't watch enough bad movies. I saw a Jacob's Ladder remake last year. I saw The Poison Rose last year. I reviewed it. It was awful. I saw so many bad movies last year. This movie is worse than all of them.
Oh my god.
This is everything that's wrong with film right now. Literally everything. The overabundance of realism that makes everything more stupid, like the attempt to make things more realistic, the need to remake everything, this boring filmmaking style, the lack of compelling faces on screen.
Simba is alive.
Oh my god. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Say it.
Kill me?
He didn't even say it! He did. The laugh of joy. It is time. They got rid of everything.
But then they added an additional minute of the hair traveling or whatever.
Glenn. This is goddamn. This is absurd. Okay. But again, they're just walking. Oh my god, they're extending it. It was just supposed to be a thing. They made it into a real song. They ruined it. It was fine.
Just continue the oh, okay.
All right, I guess. That was too long.
Why is a lot of this in slow motion now?
You know what would have been better? If they did that little thing that they did at the beginning with the lemur, and then everyone started going away, and they were like, oh, there's a lion. We know it's there. But they don't, because they're in the middle of their song.
Yeah.
That would have been like, okay, fine. But they had everyone going with it, and just extending it because we remembered it.
Please stay. This place is incredible. I know you'll love it.
What?
I can see what's happening.
They skipped it! They skipped it! Oh my
they skipped
god,
what?
No way! They skipped Simba rejecting Timon and Pumbaa so he can go hang out with Nala. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, well, if you need to talk to Simba, he could say it in front of us. And then Simba was like, well, I think it's best if you'd leave. They skipped it. They just skipped it. They got rid of it. What was the point of them being bros? Like, they were setting up the bros before hoes thing. And then Simba's like, nah, bro, I got a simp. But no. They just skipped all of that.
Wait, it's daytime.
I mean, that's kind of how it was in the original until it wasn't. So we'll see if they transition to nighttime. We'll see, Glenn. We'll see. I understand.
How did we get to this point?
They just immediately got to Can You Feel the Love Tonight. Like, they explained everything, but how they got here. Like, why?
Like, she got there.
Wasn't there, like, a scene before they got to Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Like, wasn't there, like, a second scene before they got there? Like, it was the initial scene that they just showed, and then another scene with just Simba and Nala, and then Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and then the postcoital scene, right?
Yeah. I want to point out again that it's still the daytime.
Oh my god.
Can you feel the love today?
Can you feel the love this afternoon?
You need to challenge Scar.
I can't go back.
This is terrible.
This movie's bad.
I can't believe people paid like $15 to $30 to watch two people not act. It's still daytime. They could have just went and just shown how much time they spent together. They didn't even do that.
Oh, isn't this your favorite scene?
This is my favorite scene. Yeah. I'm gonna get so fucking upset, I know it. Okay, it's getting darker, I guess.
I know your father.
He died a long time ago.
He's alive.
Oh my god, they're ruining it.
Is he gonna traverse through a... Oh.
Oh my god, they fucked up the screen direction. They ruined it. They ruined it. They're going from left to right. Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! No. 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 Glenn, I want to turn it off. We can just give it a 1 out of 10 and then leave. We don't have to do this.
There's 40 minutes left.
Oh my god.
If that gives you hope.
He's going from left to right, my dude. Now, oh my god. They fucked up the screen direction. They went from right to left and then left to right. They're going in the same direction they were going in Hakuna Matata, dude. Like, the point of going from right to left is to... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to be like you.
Oh my god.
No, Simba. That is forever.
Oh no, they added a bad line. They added a bad line.
I never left you. I never will.
Stop adding bad lines. Glenn, I'm literally I want to tear my skin off. This is so bad.
I am Simba.
The voice acting is terrible. Are they gonna ruin the shot that I love?
What is this? This is terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we just have the oh, look, it's your favorite shot.
Because that would be subtle.
Is it coming? Are they gonna do it?
No, they're not gonna. Oh, he's running to not. Bro, no. What is this movie, Forrest Gump? Like, why are we running? Why are we just showing people shots of running? Kill me.
Oh, this is horrible.
I hate these, like, faux revolution songs from rich people. Like, go kill yourself. Get away from me. You don't mean that. Fight what? They didn't even do it. I'm so glad, to be honest, because it makes this movie worse and the movie I like better. Man, I mean, you can make the argument of that other scene that he was going from left to right still, because that's not the direction of where Pride Rock was, but in the original, him going there is addressing the past, and the past is at Pride Rock, so going in that direction still makes sense, and when the scene is over, he still goes from right to left. Like, this is just small technical things, but, like, it's the movie. It's literally the movie. Ugh, this monochromatic color palette is just awful, too. It's so boring to look at. Like, if it was a different color, it'd be fine, but it's just this beige nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of unappealing.
Oh, wow, it's a puffin.
Charming.
That was the origin story of how they met.
I can't believe they've done this to me. What did I do to deserve this? Are they gonna do the drag scene?
Be our guest.
No fucking way. Did they just try to do Be Our Guest?
Yeah.
Glenn, have we ever given a negative score to something? Oh man, we have to find our own version of not good.
I am 10 times the King Mufasa was.
You are.
I wish you were 10 times the performer Jeremy Irons was.
Get away from my mother!
No way.
Oh my god.
No way.
Get away from my mother. Shut up.
Are you with me, lions?
Put all that behind me.
But have they put it behind them?
Yeah, remember in the original when Scar was in between Simba and the lionesses, and there was a rack focus, and that was cool, and they showed there was blocking. It was more complex, and now it's just their side versus his side.
Remember when an animated movie had more complex camera angles and camera direction than the 2019 $500 million live-action remake?
At this point, The Lion King would be over, including the credits. Just want to put that out there.
Oh no.
No way! No way! They slowed it down! They slowed it down in post! You know how in the reviews sometimes I'll slow a trailer down so you can see the clip better?
Mm-hmm.
They did that in this movie! Oh my goodness! I think I'm gonna need to take a break from the entire month. Come on, Beyonce, be a girl boss. Yes.
But I will always fight a bully!
They ruined it! They ruined it! Uh-oh. Girl boss versus girl boss.
Is that what this is?
This is my fight song. Oh my god, we're getting more just meaningless fighting of characters we don't even care about. This doesn't mean anything.
Wait, I don't get it. If they're all attacking Scar now, why don't they all just attack Simba in the earlier part of the movie?
You mean when they could have attacked Mufasa?
Yeah, that's what I meant, Mufasa.
Hey, don't use logic. I mean, in the original, they literally had it at 3 hyenas for a reason. I guess you could say, like, it's the implication of his power that makes everyone scared, you know? How prisons work, where they could easily outnumber all the guards, but they don't because they're afraid. Mm-hmm. But this is, like, the Wild? Who's that? Is that Sarabi?
Yeah, I guess so.
Can't tell.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Man, this means nothing. I'm so glad we're here, though.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Oh my god, are they ruining it? They ruined it! They ruined it! The music cue starts when he starts the walk. It's supposed to be more impactful if the music is going toward an action. They ruined it! Oh my god, they ruined every scene. They gave the mouse an arc. Holy shit. Wow.
That was The Lion King again.
What did you need a screenwriter for? You had the movie. To add those stupid... He wrote those stupid scenes, didn't he? Him and Jon Favreau.
They must have.
Songs produced by Pharrell. Wow. Remember the last Pharrell and Hans Zimmer collaboration?
They lied to me. They shot at me.
He hates me. Oh, Eric Andre was the other one. I forgot. You couldn't even tell. He was that not expressive, even though he's one of the most expressive comedians of our generation.
I think the only thing I thought was fine, well, not even, I didn't think it was fine. I just thought, like, it looked cool at times, I guess, because they were real, but, like, they're not supposed to be real, and that's the point. There was no expressions to their faces.
Yeah, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. There is not a single redeeming quality about this movie. Like you said, sometimes the CG looks cool from afar, but you look at it and you're like, that's not The Lion King, that's a nature documentary. Which is what I'm not supposed to be thinking while I'm watching The Lion King. In theory, like on paper, saying, ooh, what if somebody made a Lion King movie that's realistic and is sort of like a nature doc and looks and is shot that way? You'd think, oh, that'd be cool, right? When they showed the original trailer, I was like, oh, that's cool. When they showed the cast, I was like, oh, that's cool, minus the fact that they didn't keep Jeremy Irons, but they kept James Earl Jones. But in execution, it's just garbage. Like, the good CG doesn't even matter because there's so much bad CG, and it doesn't even, like, it doesn't elevate the story in any way. It's not more immersive. It makes a lot of things dumber because you have to make things, like, realistic.
It was worse. It was like, it ruined The Lion King.
Every scene, every character was just over-explained. There's scenes that exist to explain scenes that already explained what the thing was about. They had origin stories for characters and interactions we didn't need that were self-explanatory. Like, this is embarrassing. I can't believe they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on this. I think I'm dead inside.
Oh my god.
This is the most soulless movie I've ever seen. Like, even in the voice acting, like, they're just not there at all. Beyonce's terrible in it. Donald Glover might give the... maybe. It's either Donald Glover or Chiwetel Ejiofor that gives the worst performance in the movie. Everything Keegan-Michael Key was given to do is literally what he did in Toy Story 4. Just awful. The woman who plays Shenzi was terrible. She had no personality in her voice. None of the characters have personality physically, so you need to do it in the voice, but none of them have that. Like, Billy Eichner might have given the best performance in the movie, which is kind of embarrassing because he's not an actor. He's just a guy who yells at people in the street. I love Seth Rogen, but he didn't need to be in this movie.
No, he did not.
John Oliver gives the worst performance in the movie, actually. So many lines are ruined.
Every song was just like them walking or them running.
The limitations of realism. Like, there's been a couple of video essays on YouTube about the limitations of the one-shot movie, but there needs to be a video about the limitations of realism, because this is kind of highlighting everything that, like, it has to match what the story needs. And the music cues are terrible too. What do we rate this? Embarrassing out of 10? I don't even know. Like, it can't, like, it's a 1, obviously.
Yeah, it has to be like a 1.
Does there need to be a new score that highlights, like, I don't know if you feel the way that I feel, because I've been, like, screaming for the last 2 hours. Like a 0 out of 10?
But it's a film, so I don't know if it can get a 0.
It's not even a movie. This is the worst movie of 2019.
Is it?
I think.
I think my worst one was Countdown, but this is close.
Do you have anything else to say about this movie before I have to watch it again and edit it?
Well, I'm going to try to not think about it forever, but well, that was our commentaries on The Lion King and The Lion King again.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you agree or disagree, tell us in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Do all the things.
Be safe. Please wash your hands and stay home.
Don't lick butt. I don't care what you have to do.
Hey.
Do not. Hey. No, don't hey. It's gross. There's a virus
nasty.
going around.
Yeah, don't do it.
Vote for Bernie Sanders. Vote blue no matter who. All right. Be safe, everybody.
Coronavirus.